everyone, Screaming Geek Me here. I am Jerry the Geek. Got a collection update for you, and but before we get into that, if you like physical media, 4Ks, Blu-rays, even DVDs, like home theaters, movies in general, please check out my other videos on my channel because I do these collection updates every month. I do monthly watches, I do unboxings, I do reviews, different discussions. Check that stuff out. Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn your bell notifications on. So let's get started with my collection update. This will be a shorter one. I have been cutting back on what I've been buying. This is everything I picked up in the month of May. First up is Killers of the Flower Moon on 4K. Now, this one is not easy. I mean, you can get it, but it has not got a US release. For some reason, I do not know the reason why. I don't know if it's the director Martin Scorsese or if it's a studio, why they're not letting anyone release it. Supposedly, Criterion was wanting to do it and they turned them down. But this only got a release in Italy. As far as I know, no one else has this. Amazon Italy does still have this. I did a review of this as well. So if you want this, that is the only way to get it. Now, next up is from the Shout Factory sale they recently had. A lot of time, they do a couple big sales every year. A lot of times their sales are kind of mediocre. The price isn't big price drops. But actually at this time, the sale was pretty good. I had a good dozen or so I wanted to get. But I narrowed it down. I got 7 of them. First up, we've got the original Child's Play on 4K. This is one I've been wanting to get for a long time. And, they just, for some reason, a lot of times they're still expensive after all this time. So the previous Shout sale at the beginning of the year, I picked up, I think 3 or 4 of them. So this time around, they had the rest of them up, so I snagged the rest. So here we got the original Child's Play. Next up, we've got the remake of Child's Play. I've never seen this. I've heard mixed reviews about it. But for the, Chucky collection, I definitely, this is a must-have, a completist. I want everything. Next up, we've got the Curse of Chucky on 4K. And next up, we have the Cult of Chucky on 4K. So this completes my Chucky collection as far as the movies. I still need to pick up the TV series that is available on Blu-ray. Haven't bought them yet. Don't know if they'll ever get a 4K, and I'll be interested to see what they do with that. So movie-wise, I've got all the Chuckies now. Now, the other ones I picked up from Shout Factory are some animated ones I've been wanting to get. Kubo and the Two Strings. I've heard a lot of good things about this. I have not seen it myself, so it's another blind buy for me. Next up, we've got Box Trolls. Another one I've heard a lot of good things about it, so looking forward to diving into these this next month. And the last one from Shout Factory, Paranorman. That's another one I've always wanted to get. It looks really cute. So glad to finally get some more animated titles in 4K. Now, last ones we have is a couple I talked about them before. My local drugstore next town over, when we had to get our prescriptions filled, they started carrying some movies. Sometimes some of them will be sealed, and sometimes a lot of them will be used, which I'm fine with. And I've come across a lot of them that are very expensive, hard to get. And so I see them, I pull up Blu-ray.com on my phone, and oh, that's a pretty good deal. So, a lot of these are pretty damn cheap. So I got 2 of them. First one is Forbidden Planet. This is a classic one. To be honest, I don't know if I've ever even watched this. I've seen bits and pieces of it. But you can see here, $2.50 on Blu-ray. So glad to add another old classic to the collection. And the other one I picked up from them is Curse of Frankenstein. It's a Hammer film movie. You got Christopher Lee, also Peter Cushing. Again, $2.50. So I got 2 Blu-rays for $5. Can't complain there. Sure, they're used, but they, looked down, there's no scratches or dings. They're in great condition. So I'm fine with that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Simple month. I picked up 8 4Ks, 2 Blu-rays, no DVDs, so 10 new titles to my collection. Spent $174.78, so that's 2 months in a row. It was less than $200, so that's really good. Now going forward, June definitely was going to be a very light month. You know, finances have been really tight, and plus I know we're going away late in the month, so I can't go blowing money on stuff I really don't need. But I do have a couple that are pre-ordered. You know, I got the new Lethal Weapon pre-ordered from Amazon UK. I ordered the box set. I thought it'd be pretty nice to spend a little bit extra because I love what they did with the Nightmare on Elm Street set last year. So I thought I'd spend a little bit extra to get that version of the Lethal Weapon. Also, I have an order from Cape Light Pictures. I pre-ordered Over the Top. That comes out late in June. And I went ahead and ordered a couple other movies from them as well for a while. For shipping costs, might as well throw a couple of those in there to get some decent deal. So other than that, I probably won't be getting much of anything in the month of June. So I'll probably, instead of doing this, that'll be a very short video. So I'd probably roll that in with what I watch. So I'll just have to wait and see. So that pretty much does it for my May haul. Everything I picked up last month. Please comment below, let me know what you think. What are some titles that you picked up? Did you take advantage of that shout sale they had? Check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. And we'll see you soon. Geek out.